When I moved back in 2023, I ended up selling the Hyperbell Barbell alongside my old Core Fitness dumbbells, mainly just to get rid of some of the weight and to get some money for the move. Now, after the move, I did go ahead and repurchase the Core Fitness dumbbells. They have changed a little bit as they are red now, but I had not got the barbell again as I still had the Easy Curl Bar version. Now, the Easy Curl Bar version is excellent and very good if you are doing exercises like bicep curls or some kind of triceps extension. But outside of that, they're not as great, especially if it's an exercise that you would usually use a straight bar for or a barbell. So that is why I've gone ahead and repurchased the barbell version to see how it stands up now, if it still works with the newer version of the Core Fitness dumbbells, and if there's anything else I can point out to see if it's something that fits in your home workout routine. And I'm also going to be using it in my own little testing here for some additional exercises in my program. So in my hands is the new Hyperbell Barbell from Jayflex. And as you can see, there is no longer a red anchor anymore. Instead, it's all black. And it is a little different than before. I'll compare it against the Easy Curl Bar as it is the older version of this. But do know it's pretty much the exact same thing. Same length, same material, but overall I think it is a better product, especially when it comes to the twist lock that is now on this device. Now, outside of losing my red color scheme that I had going on, especially with the new dumbbells, the twist lock is excellent. You'll see that it has some flat surfaces, making it easier to grip when you are trying to release it from being clamped down. And I also feel like it's a heavier, well, not heavier, but a stronger material than the old plastic red one. So again, the older version had a very flimsy plastic, and my con in the old version of this is that I felt like it could break. This one, on the other hand, feels much more solid and just a thicker, what looks like to be a plastic material, but just a nice thicker version that I think will be much, much better and hold up much longer than the old one. Especially if I accidentally step on it or something, I might not break this one where I think I would break the other one, especially if I dropped dumbbells on the other one, that would break, but with this one, I think it could hold up. But looking over the bar, again, it is all black this time. I'm not sure if they have a red one, I just bought whatever came up on the sales page at the time, but do know that it is all black, the one I have, but really everything else is the same. The clamps are the exact same, the twist lock is the only major difference, but the grips on the bar are the same, length is the same, the material underneath, the metal material underneath is the same. So really, this is the exact same device with just different locks on them. Now with the Core Fitness dumbbells, this is still a tight fit. So when I put it on, it is barely fitting onto these dumbbells, but it does clamp closed each and every time I use it. I have tested this with the full 50 pounds that I have on each side, since Core Fitness dumbbells only go to 50 pounds, and it works very, very well. Now, for some of the exercises I'm trying to do with this, one is going to be just back squats. Of course, probably 100 pounds isn't enough for me, even with 50s on both sides to make it 100. That's probably not enough, but I'm really just looking to slow it down and get the movement pattern down to see if there's anything I can do with it as well. But there's many other exercises that I'm gonna list off here if you are looking into this device. So first off, you can do back squats. The only issue here is that your hands are brought in a little bit as the bar isn't all that wide, especially if you're me, I'm 5'11". So if you are someone with a big, wide wingspan, it might be that this is a bit too small for you. It might be a little awkward. So I can feel in the beginning, but I've kind of got used to it after a few tests with the actual bar itself. Now, another one you can do is Romanian deadlifts. Personally, I like to do Romanian deadlifts or deadlifts in general without a bar, as I feel it's more natural movement to have a slight angle when using them going up and down your legs, where the bar I feel like is a bit too restricting in that manner. But if you like to feel more of using a bar, it definitely works for that as well. Now next up, we have the bicep curls and tricep extensions. This is better for me, at least with the Easy Curl Bar, but do know this will matter based on your carry angle. If when you put your arms down by your side, your hands go out away from your body, you may find that the Easy Curl Bar is better for this, but if they stay nice and tight to the sides of your body, the straight bar might be a good option for you. So again, you can definitely do bicep curls and tricep extensions with the straight bar, but for me, I still like to use the Easy Curl Bar for those two style of exercises when they're in my program. And the last exercise I'm going to cover here is the overhead press. Now you do have to watch out, because if you're doing overhead pressing, you need to be able to actually get it into the overhead pressing position. So you might need to kind of clean it up into position and then do the pressing overhead. So if you're using really heavy dumbbells on the sides, again, this can go up to 100 pounds on each side or 200 pounds total. If you can't lift that up to your, I'd say, shoulder level and then press it overhead, you're not gonna be able to do this. I can do it with the 50 pounds I have, but if I went to a bigger version, maybe I got like the Yes for All dumbbells and tried it with that, where those go up to 100 on each side, I might not be able to actually lift this overhead. And if I ever got stuck in a position where it was awkward, it might be hard to get out of that without like dropping on the ground and potentially damaging your floor. So something to watch out for. But honestly, if you are able to push overhead or use the weight that you have overhead just fine, then this will work for this exercise very well. So I now do have the barbell and easy curl bar versions again. However, I might go back and see if they have the newer version of the easy curl bar as well. Because again, the upgrade to the twist locks is really, really nice. I do still wish they were like a metal material. It still feels like a plastic, like a coated plastic to me. So they still potentially could break, and I wish they were metal, but I think because they're plastic, they have a bit more give than if they were metal, which may allow me to actually use the Core Fitness dumbbells with it, but something to look into, maybe even upgrading further in the future, especially this clamp too. It'd be nice if this was more of a metal material, because this is definitely plastic, with some kind of foam in the middle of it, maybe just to make it better on the dumbbells overall. But yeah, overall, the bar has been excellent so far. I'm happy to try it out and use it for a little while and see how it goes when using it with my Core Fitness dumbbells. Now, please be aware, if you are looking into the barbell or the easy curl bar, the dumbbells need to fit it. Now, you can go ahead and ask Jayflex directly. I believe they have an FAQ on it as well. But just do know, my Core Fitness one fit, but the Newell bells I bought in the past do not. So the main problem is that the clamp on the end is too long for the handle of the Newell bells, or at least the ones I bought a few years ago. So things might have changed with Newell bells, but at least my old versions I had did not fit on this bar, and because this has not actually changed in size, they still wouldn't fit to this day. So whatever you pick, make sure you check with them first that they fit your dumbbells. That way you can use it in your home workouts. Now, getting to my biggest con with the Hyperbell Barbell is the price tag at $120. This is not cheap. I still feel like it's not worth $120. Maybe if you use it a lot, so maybe if I do end up using this like every single day that I work out, this will be something that's worth that in time. That's still a steep price to pay for just this barbell alone. So I would like this to come down maybe to like the $70, $80 range. I think that would be about perfect. $120, just a bit steep in my opinion for this device. But again, if you can afford it and you're really, really looking into this kind of thing, go for it, as it is still a great product in my opinion. But if after all that you are still interested in the Hyperbell Barbell or Easy Curl Bar or anything from Jayflex for that matter, I was able to reach out and get a code for them where you can save 50% off your order. A commission does come back to GamerBody to help continue making and reviewing products like this and enhancing the channel even further. So anything you buy, thank you for that money coming back that I could put into the channel. But do know you can save that 15% off your order right from their website. If you buy from Amazon, no, you will not get that 15% off, but I still get a commission to help grow the channel. But that's it on my review for the Hyperbell Barbell from Jayflex. Just a little update on what I think of it, and I still think it is a good product to this day.